In the scorching heat of the Libyan Desert, the year 1942 brought an unexpected climactic battle, the Battle of Bir Hakeim. But this time, it was not the Axis forces led by Hitler and the Nazis. Instead, it was King Kong who towered over the battlefield, leading an army of monstrous creatures. Facing him were the brave and resolute Free French forces under the command of General Marie-Pierre Koenig. As the giant ape roared and thumped its chest, the French soldiers prepared for an unparalleled confrontation. The stage was set for an epic struggle of David versus Goliath proportions. Bir Hakeim, an isolated fort situated in the western desert, was strategically significant for controlling the Libyan desert. General Koenig knew that holding off King Kong's monstrous army would buy valuable time for Allied forces to regroup. He rallied his troops, ensuring that each soldier understood the gravity of their mission. By nightfall, scouts reported unusual movements and eerie sounds from the horizon. Dawn broke, revealing the full might of King Kong's monstrous battalion. Towering creatures trudged forward, shaking the ground. Winged beasts darkened the sky, casting ominous shadows. From the fort, the Free French forces stared in awe and steeled themselves for the onslaught. King Kong himself, a behemoth among behemoths, commanded this unusual army with fierce intelligence, directing their attacks with precision. The Free French forces, though outnumbered and facing unprecedented threats, fought valiantly. Utilizing their limited resources, they set traps and deployed ingenious strategies, maximizing the efficacy of their artillery and machine guns. Mines planted in the desert sands exploded beneath giant feet, and anti-aircraft guns zeroed in on flying monstrosities. The battle was not just a test of military might, but of ingenuity and sheer willpower. For days and nights, the desert echoed with the clashes of steel, the roars of beasts, and the defiant shouts of soldiers. With each passing hour, the Free French forces' resolve seemed almost supernatural, inspired by their tenacious leader, General Koenig. He personally led counterattacks and encouraged his men with words and deeds, embodying the very spirit of resistance. King Kong, however, was relentless. His fury seemed to escalate with every thwarted advance, and he launched increasingly brutal assaults. Yet, the French forces stood their ground. Despite scorching days and freezing nights, dehydration, and dwindling supplies, they did not falter. One night, under a moonlit sky, a critical turning point arrived. Leveraging the natural terrain, the French soldiers executed a coordinated multi-directional ambush. They poured everything they had, grenades, machine gun fire, and even bayonet charges, into the monstrous ranks. Chaos erupted among King Kong's creatures. Screams and roars filled the air as the Free French pressed their advantage. King Kong, seeing his army waver, charged directly into the fray. His immense form and primal strength devastated anything in his path. Walls crumbled under his fists. Tanks were swatted aside like toys. Yet, amid this fury, General Koenig saw an opportunity. Rallying a small squad, he orchestrated a daring maneuver to lure King Kong into an area laden with explosives.